it's me, Brooke. I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'll be leaving early today.
Hey, Brooke. Is that so? Well, that's probably for the best. I heard there's a big storm coming in a little bit later today. It's better to be safe than sorry. I'm glad you're able to leave early. As for me, they're just trying to decide whether to just give us the day off or make us come in and sleep in the offices.
What? Really? That's so strange. People actually sleep in the office where you work?
Yeah, of course. We do run 24 hours a day after all. We switch out every 7 hours or so. We hear the storm will be coming when there's a shift change here. So everyone is just kind of scrambling to figure out what the best thing to do would be for themselves. Oh, it's getting a bit crazy over here.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. I hope everyone can figure it out and stay safe. How about you, Dad? What did you end up deciding to do?
I think it would be best if I head out early, too. I'm thinking around 3 o'clock in the afternoon I'll try leaving.
Oh, that's great. If that's the case, it looks like you'll end up getting home a little before I do.
No, really? Oh, please be careful coming home, too.
Will do. What about Mom? Have you contacted her yet?
Yeah, well, I tried. I gave her a little call a while ago, but she didn't pick up, so I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet.
Really? How strange. The same thing happened for me, too. I called her, but she didn't answer. You think she would be out shopping right now with a big storm on its way here?
Well, maybe. You never know when it comes to your mom. She sure does love to shop after all.
You're right. Okay, well, I'm going to grab some lunch with a friend, and then I'll be heading home after that.
Sounds good. Enjoy. Oh, please be careful coming home, Brooke.
You got it. Don't worry about me, Dad. I'll see you at home in a little while. Dad! Dad, are you there? Please pick up. I need to talk to you. Come on, Dad, please. It's serious. Please pick up the phone. I need your help, Dad. Where are you? Dad, answer me, please. Pick up the phone.
What? Sorry, I wasn't near my phone. What's going on, Brooke? Is everything okay?
It's about our house. I just got home and it's really bad.
Our house? What do you mean? What's wrong with our house?
It's on fire. The house is on fire, Dad.
What the hell? Or what did you just say? The house is on fire?
I tried to reach out to Mom again, but I wasn't able to get hold of her again. I called the fire department, and they sent some firefighters right over, and they're trying to put out the fire right now. Please hurry up and come home. It looks really serious over here.
Understood. I'm on my way. Don't worry, Brooke. I'll be there soon. Becky, please answer the phone. Are you alright? Are you hurt? Please answer me. I'm worried sick. Come on, pick up, damn it! Where in the world could you be at a time like this?
Oh, Carl. Hey, sorry. I wasn't near my phone and didn't see you trying to reach me. What's up? Shouldn't you be in the middle of work right now? You shouldn't have time to goof around and talk to me. Don't tell me you skipped out on your shift today.
Now isn't the time for that. Where are you right now?
What? Me? What do you mean, where am I? What's going on with you, Carl? You're acting really strange. Well, I had the day off today, so I've just been home since this morning, just lounging around relaxing.
What? You're telling me you've been home since this morning?
What? Is there something difficult to understand about that or something? All I said was I've been home all morning, Carl. I was cooking a little bit and turned on the burners for a while.
You turned on the burners?
Yeah, you know, the stovetop. I was cooking up some food. What's the big deal? I figure I would make a nice meal for us as a family tonight. How does fried chicken sound? I hope you're looking forward to it.
Becky, there's something I need to tell you.
What? What is it, Carl? You know I don't like when you sound all serious like this. You're making me nervous.
Well, I'm stuck at the office working overtime again today. Because of the huge storm coming in, I won't be able to get back home until tomorrow morning at the earliest. They think it's the safest if everyone sleeps in the office tonight.
Oh no. Are you kidding me? That sounds awful. Well, it looks like tonight I will just be me and Brooke then, I guess.
Oh, well, not exactly. I spoke to Brooke already. She told me she's staying over at a friend's house tonight. Her friend lives close to their school, so they don't have to travel too far just in case of the storm.
What? Really? Because of the storm? I thought you would be coming back here early today. This is the first I'm hearing anything about her sleeping at a friend's house.
Yeah, it looks like it was kind of spur of the moment. Her and her friend were talking about how much fun a sleepover would be, and they just decided on it pretty quickly. She tried to reach out to you a couple of times, but couldn't get hold of you, so she just told me about this.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess that makes sense then, as long as you're aware of it at least. I just checked through some of my missed text messages. Looks like you're right about her sleeping at a friend's house tonight. Well, that's a shame. Looks like the three of us will all be sleeping in separate places tonight.
Yep, looks like that's the case, unfortunately. I'm gonna miss you two tonight. But looks like I need to head back to work now. Work is starting to pile up around here. It's been a really busy day.
I understand. Have an easy day. Don't work too hard.
Hey, Brooke. It's Dad again. How are you doing? Everything okay?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, I'm fine. I was able to get to Grandma's house before the storm hit. I'm fine. I was a little wound up when I got here, but Grandma gave me some of my favorite sweets. She always knows how to make me calm down a little bit.
Is that so? Good, I'm glad to hear you got there safe and sound. I'm really sorry to have to do this, but you'll have to stay over at your grandma's for a little while. I just got off the phone with your school a little while ago. Looks like you'll be off for a few days because of the storm.
Oh, really? No school for a few days? I understand. What about you, Dad? Where are you? Are you still at the office?
Yeah, I am still here, unfortunately. They've designated rooms that are used for employees to sleep, so I'm in one of those for now. I spoke with my boss, and he doesn't want anyone leaving until this nasty storm dies down. It's too dangerous for anyone to be outside in it right now.
Is that right? That's a shame, but I'm just happy to hear you're okay. But our house, the entire thing burned to the ground, Dad.
Yeah, I'm sure it was scary, but the most important thing is that you are alright.
I still haven't been able to get in touch with Mom. I'm starting to get a little worried.
Oh, I spoke to her for a little bit just a while ago.
What? Really? You actually got Mom to respond to you? Oh, what a relief. So is she okay? What did she say? Just where in the world is she at a time like this?
Well, that's where things get a bit confusing, Brooke. She told me she's at home right now, and she's been home all morning.
What? But that's just impossible, Dad. There's no way she could be there. Are you sure she said she's at the house right now?
To be honest, I really don't want to think too much about this situation. But I told her you will be spending the night at your classmate's house who lives close to your high school.
Oh, okay. I understand, Dad.
The most important thing right now is that you're safe and keep out of that storm. I'm sorry to have to bring up this situation with your mom. You've always been my rock, and I know I can always rely on you. It should really be the other way around, though, shouldn't it?
Don't worry so much about me. I'm fine, I promise. But to be honest, I have been noticing Mom acting a bit strange lately.
Really? What do you mean? Strange in what way?
Oh, come on, Dad. Are you telling me you haven't noticed anything off with Mom lately? You've already been looking into it, haven't you? I mean, with the detective and the detective agency?
Wow, Brooke. You know your dad so well. Well, yes. It's exactly as you said. I guess there is no use hiding it anymore. I was supposed to meet the detective today to get some information he found, but because of the impending storm, we had to push our meeting back a few days. To be honest, I've been racking my brain about what I'm going to say to you if the detective comes back with bad news regarding your mom.
I understand. I figured you were doing something like that, to be honest.
I'm so sorry I kept this from you, sweetheart. You know I would never keep a secret from you unless I thought it was for your own good.
I know that, Dad. Don't worry. I understand what you're doing. But, Dad, please don't do anything crazy, okay?
Of course, you know me. I would never do anything like that. Thank you for always having my back, Brooke. I really appreciate you more than you know.
Hey, Carl, it's me. Why aren't you answering your phone? Carl, come on, answer me already. What is going on? What is the meaning of this? Carl, please answer. This is serious. It's about the house. Our house. I don't know how to tell you this. Please, you need to answer right now.
Oh, Becky, hi. So, you finally decided to head back home, I see.
Well, yeah, I mean, Carl, what happened to the house? The house is gone? It's completely burned to the ground.
Yeah, sure did. The entire thing was destroyed in a fire, Becky. But thankfully, no one was hurt in it. It's just the house that burned down. Thanks to those crazy winds from the storm, none of the other houses in the neighborhood were affected by the fire. Just ours. Nothing was able to be salvaged from it either. Kind of ironic, isn't it? The storm that everyone is afraid of was actually what saved their houses from being affected by that fire.
What are you saying, Carl? Wait, hold on a second. You already knew all about this? That means when we were speaking yesterday, our house was already burned down?
That's right. You hit the nail on the head. It was burned down by the time me and you spoke to each other yesterday. Sorry about the house and all of your things being completely gone now. I probably should have mentioned it to you yesterday that all of your clothes, bags, and other things were all burned too.
Wait, what? What are you talking about, Carl? Who cares about that stuff at a time like this? I mean, of course I am shocked that everything is burned down. But more importantly, where is Brooke? Is she okay? Please tell me she didn't get hurt.
Brooke is fine. She isn't hurt at all. No one got hurt in the fire. Like I said, it was just our house. Right now, she's at my mom's. I asked her to look after her for a little while. I think she'll be also commuting to school from there for a little while, too.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's a relief. I'm happy to hear our little girl is all right. What about you, Carl? Where are you right now? Are you still at the office?
Yeah, I sure am. I'm in one of those bedrooms at my office. I spent the night here. I decided until the storm calms down, I'll stay here to play things safe.
Oh, I understand. That's a good idea. That's my Carl. Always so smart and making good decisions. I guess I'll head over to your mother's then and help take care of Brooke. I want to thank her for helping us out at a time like this, too.
Absolutely not, Becky. Don't you dare go to my mom's house right now.
What in the world? Why can't I go to your mom's and see my daughter? My parents' house is too far away. I can't go there. Where else am I going to go?
Forget about that right now. Answer a question for me. Where were you until this morning?
What? What kind of question is that, Carl?
After the house was burned down, you told me that you were home all day cooking fried chicken on the stove, right?
Oh, that. Well, no, that's not exactly true.
Becky, you said that you were at the house.
Well, actually, the truth is, to be honest, I was actually at a friend's house. Yeah, that's it. I was just at a friend's house. You know how bad the storm was going to get? See, I was just at a friend's, so there isn't any problems or any reason you need to act suspicious toward me again, Carl.
Oh, stop lying, Becky. You were with Stan, weren't you? Your mom's friend's husband. Isn't that right?
What? Stan? Why would you think that?
Yesterday, Stan's wife was home alone. Stan claimed he had a wedding out of town, so he left his wife and child at home. But that wasn't the truth at all. It was just a cover. The truth is, the two of you went to a hotel together. You knew me or Brooke weren't going to be able to get home yesterday because of the storm. So it was a perfect day for you two to meet up at that hotel. You even got to extend your time there because of the storm keeping me and Brooke away from the house.
Wait a second, Carl. Hold on. How do you know any of this?
But the storm was stronger than anyone expected it to be. Even so, I still bit the bullet and I went home anyway, to make sure the family was okay. But when I got there, the entire house was burned to the ground. There was absolutely nothing left. I guess this was yesterday afternoon, mid to late afternoon. That ringing a bell? It should. That's when you were at the hotel with Stan.
No, Carl. You have this all wrong. This is all just one big misunderstanding. How in the world could you possibly know any of this?
You've been acting very strange lately. After a while, I decided it was time to hire someone to investigate. He was quickly able to figure out your pattern of doing things.
What? You hired a private investigator to look after me?
That's right. I hired someone from a detective agency to figure out what you've been doing behind our backs.
Carl, how could you? That's an invasion of my privacy.
Oh, cut it out, Becky. I don't need a cheater telling me anything about privacy.
But, Carl, you don't understand. Really, this whole thing is a misunderstanding. Surely we can work through it.
Becky, the information the detective found was also shared with Stan's wife.
What? Are you kidding me? Carl, what did you do?
That's not all. Your odd behavior lately was noticed by Brooke, too. Even she knew you were cheating on me.
What? Are you serious? Brooke knows all about this? You told her?
Absolutely not. I would never tell Brooke anything bad about her mother, but she's a sharp kid. I don't think it took too much for her to figure it out herself.
You are lying. You told her so you can make her hate me.
Think what you want, but another thing you should know is that if we get a divorce, she wants to go with me.
How dare you say such a thing? How can you make something up? Oh, forget it, Carl. I would never just give you full custody of Brooke. I would never just give her up like that.
Well, don't forget her age. Brooke is already 17 years old. Being 17, she's free to decide what parents she wants to be with. I don't think she wants to see you at all, Becky. Not after what you did to this family.
What? You're just speaking for her. There is no way she wouldn't want to see her mother.
You don't get it, Becky. You hurt Brooke more than you know. You left an emotional scar that's harder to heal than most. You are her mom and you betrayed our family. Not only that, but the house that she was born and raised in burnt down. All of her memories there completely burned with them. Her house and all of her things gone. Finding out her mother was cheating on her father with some guy in a hotel. You really think she wants to see the cause of all of this? All I can do as her father is put on a brave face, try to pick up the pieces of this shattered life and move on. But all you did was give our 17-year-old a hard life going forward.
Brooke, my Brooke. I never would hurt her on purpose. I never thought about what my actions would do to her.
You have done enough, Becky. You shattered our family and our daughter's heart. If you have any love for her at all, then think about her well-being for once. Do the right thing and never talk to us again. Just go on with your life and disappear from ours.
Carl, please. We can work this out. I don't want to lose my Brooke. She is my daughter. I love her more than anything. This is all Stan's fault. But about the fire, I just wanted a thrill. I thought playing around with the fire would be fun. You can understand that.
Are you a child? So you played with fire, met another man at a hotel, and now our house is completely burned down. You have no one to blame but yourself for all of this. All I can do is laugh at everything your stupidity has caused you.
It wasn't supposed to turn out this way. Please, you have to forgive me.
A few days later, Becky came to my mother's house in an attempt to see Brooke. But Brooke wasn't having it. She locked herself in a room and refused to show her face. She just kept shouting how much she hated her mother. After a while, Becky had no choice but to give up and leave. About the house, it turns out that the cause of the fire was from a cigarette that wasn't put out correctly. Of course, we ended up getting a divorce. Due to her infidelity, Becky had to pay quite a lot for reparations and damages. She also had to pay a lot for child support too now that Brooke was staying with me. Becky moved far away and began working in another town. She was lonely and lived by herself. She spent all her time trying to make money to pay me and Brooke. As for me and Brooke, my job was able to help us get another house for us to live in together. Of course, things aren't completely back to the way things were before the fire. But we're getting there. Me and my daughter will always be there for each other and always have each other's best interests at heart. Because of that, the two of us can get through anything together. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye.